Why is
One of them is in darkness, I believe.
Oh, were they? All right. Anyway,
I think one is enough to get the point across.
okay. After Osrich is Veth.
Yay! So, I guess I'm gonna have to come out of the darkness. Darkness, no parents. Okay. So about 20 feet. Ooh, that's gross. Actually see these things for the first time.
Beth is disturbed.
Yeah, those are
Roll
weird.
for
Actually,
disturbing.
from here, would I be able to get a bead on number 6 trying to come up the trail there?
Yeah.
Also, in that case, I will use my bonus action to move my hunter's mark to number
Okay.
6. And I... There was... Okay, yeah, I don't have advantage. You know what? I'm not gonna sharpshooter this one. So 25 to hit.
Okay. Yeah, that'll definitely hit.
So 12 damage.
All right.
And then second pew. Oof. Oh no, I forgot I'm not sharpshooting. 17.
That will hit.
And then, ooh, 18 damage.
All right. You have marked him out of existence.
Yeah.
Thump, thump. All right.
And then I'm just gonna run back behind this wall here.
Darkness. All right. All right. Randy.
All right. I will move up to here, so I can see, I guess, number 3, 7, 8, and the mist. And I will. Number 3's been hit, right? What's the
Yep.
red dot mean?
Yep.
I will go ahead and toll the dead on him. It's a DC 15 Wisdom.
All right.
All of them have been hit at this point.
Yep. Oh, then I should do that.
Has 7 been hit?
Yeah, I shot 7.
Yeah,
okay.
I just didn't mark them. So you hit this.
The 3, 7, 8, and the mist have all been hit.
Oh, yeah. I'm not going to boop the mist because it's boop-tastic. All right. So you were aiming at 3?
Yeah.
Okay.
It fails. It takes 18 necrotic damage.
How do you get 18 with
2d12?
2d12.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I didn't know
That's
you
what
could do
I'm
that much damage, but technically, yes.
So much more than 3.
I know.
Yeah.
I've never had that result before.
saying.
I rolled a 10 and an 8. I looked, I was like, thank you.
I felt
Thank you.
23 damage with Toll the Dead before. It feels good.
Oof. Yeah. All right. So you go ahead and have that resonance echo through your what is your weapon? A mace?
A mace.
All right. You just kind of have it echo through your mace. You ring it like a bell, and it just kind of turns black and just kind of turns into rot, and then you see the little black spirit go up and then fly back into the mist.
Do I can I roll to see if I recognize the spirit? Like what it
At
is?
this point, you realize that it is one of those little spirit orbs, but it's not the same color as the ones you saw in your dream.
Gotcha.
I think they might have been defiled by the defiler.
I think so too.
All right.
But that was out of game.
Oh.
To be fair, when you have someone that is called the Defiler, it kind of gives it away.
I was not in your dream.
Well,
That too.
I
I might have been in your dream after that one, but I was not in that dream.
Just an honorary title. Doesn't mean anything.
All right.
Holy snap!
Wait, did he move through my space to do that?
Huh? No, he went up the rocks.
They have some movement speed.
Oh yeah. But they can't reach Randy, so it's just kind of like. And number 8 will go to attack you, Calytrix.
Huh, imagine that.
I'm very disappointed by these Slendermen. They move.
They all misty step. No. It reaches around. Does a 19 hit you?
A 19 does hit me.
Okay. You take 25 piercing damage, but since you're raging, reduced to 12, and you are grappled. And you are also frightened. All right. And this guy can't do anything, and so he's just being menacing and terrifying and Kendalling. All right,
Kendalling?
you're up.
Okay, so I am grappled.
Mm-hmm.
And frightened without a saving throw. That's
Yeah, frightened without a saving throw. So what can I do? I guess I'll try to break the grapple.
Okay, roll athletics or acrobatics.
Athletics.
Okay.
1 second. Oh wow! I rolled a nat 1 on that.
Oh, bountiful luck. Reroll that 1.
Woohoo! Thank you. A 22.
All right.
That's way better.
Yeah, you go in and Hazel sees the two futures. One where you are hugged to death and taking psychic damage as the spikes are driving into you and burning your brain out, and he's just like, "How about no?"
No. Not that one. Calytrix didn't die horrifically in front of me again.
And you are able to break the grapple. Let's see. It says until the grapple ends, the target is frightened. So I guess you are no longer frightened.
yeah. Then I guess you can start wailing on it.
Can I still attack it?
Oh no, you
No,
use
you
your
would
action to break
use
the
your
grapple.
action to break the grapple.
Can I use my bonus action to boop?
You can only boop after taking the attack action.
All right. In that case, I'm going to move 1, 2, 3 spaces away so that it has to enter my range.
Well,
You
first
will get opportunity attacked.
take some opportunity attacks. Let's
But-
see. Oh, it's going to roll poorly.
Good.
That's a what is it? +6 to hit. So that is a 13 and
Will not
a
make.
18.
It can make 2 attacks as an opportunity.
Just kidding. I'm a terrible person. 13.
Like, I mean, I'm not saying there's no creature that could possibly have that ability. I'm saying I've never read one in 5e.
Yeah, well, I'm bad at my job. Anyway,
Wait, are we playing Pathfinder? Can I take a 5-foot step?
you can. It takes 5 feet of movement when you take a 5-foot step. All right.
How many
You have
squares do I
really
threaten
long-
while holding a bow?
What?
How many squares do I threaten while holding a bow?
I was actually making a homebrew ranger archetype where the whole point of the ranger was holding your action and then doing multiple attacks during your attack of opportunity. So you would basically, it's kind of like the draw go of rangers, but trying to word that in a way that makes sense in D&D 5e is really hard. Anyway,
You need to multi-class with Paladin so you can get Find Greater Steed and get yourself a flying mount so you can play Coggo.
all right. So it tries to claw at you and fails miserably. And Hazel, you're up.
All right. That's been range. So let's go with the nice Arthur boosted firebolt.
Okay.
And that is 18 to hit
Okay.
for 4 damage.
Whoop whoop. All right.
Dan turned into a juggalo for a second there.
Wait, what?
What?
Whoop, whoop.
All right. Schmenderick,
Goody.
we haven't heard of you.
Huh?
You haven't heard of them. You haven't heard of these. All right.
I haven't heard of them. Are you sure?
And they definitely haven't heard of you.
Okay. I guess.
You will now be aware that there's somebody hiding in the shadows that you haven't introduced yourself to.
Oh,
I
you
will-
would have
I'm so happy
actually
for him.
seen
I will
her
be soon.
briefly.
All right. I'm gonna move up. How far can I move?
Yeah, Beth came out and shot and then ran back into the shadows.
But was Schmenderick paying attention?
Probably not.
Right behind Randy. Like, hey, Randy, what's up?
Oh, there's some ugly guys here, and they got some weird looking arms.
I see that. Let's see what we can do about that.
Sounds like a great plan.
I didn't really need to move, but I'm gonna move anyway, because why not? I'm going to use Magic Missile, because why not? Magic Missile.
What level?
Level 3.
Alright.
Because I want to kill all the things.
Are you giving them all 4 of them to one, or?
Ooh, and I'm gonna give 2. How many do I get?
Oh, wait, no, it's you.
You're 5.
5. I'm gonna give 3 to 7 and 2 to 8, and I do surge. Let me see what I roll
Alright.
for that.
My goodness.
I know, only 2 rolls in. 61. I have to roll. I'm not sure what. I didn't have my table open. I'm sorry. Here we go. 61 is.
Bubbles, bubbles.
Did you already roll for?
For
Did
the
you already
next-
roll for surge?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
For the next minute, you must shout when you speak.
So this one doesn't do anything.
It doesn't do anything. It has no effect whatsoever.
He talks exactly the same because he pretty much always shouts.
None of
How
us
much-
will notice.
It's like double thaumaturgy.
Yeah. It's just, okay. So number 7 takes 7 damage, and number 8.
Which one's taking 3?
7 took 7 damage. That's the 3. Oh, I forgot to
Okay.
add plus 3, right?
So that's a total of 10?
10 for 7, and then 8 takes 10 as well, because I rolled 7 plus.
Nice.
I'm sorry, 9. 9.
9.
Yeah.
Okay. And once again, you notice. Oh, that's completely unnoticeable. Never mind.
I saw a blue thing.
See, is this a better blue thing? Yay!
Hey, blue
You
thing.
see,
Get that blue thing.
the ones that you hurled at 7 kind of hit it and then fall to the side.
Oh, I forgot that
um,
happens.
And
It's alright. I
are
just woke up from a
hanging
nap.
out.
Schmenderick,
Alright.
why?
I'm sorry.
All right, and Schmenderick, go ahead and roll Arcana.
Yeah, Arcana. Oh, nice. I rolled a 19, and then it's plus 6, so 25.
All right, so you recognize that the missiles, you can still feel them.
I can feel
Like,
them.
just like you, as you're launching them out, they're hitting their targets, and you can feel it all the way as it impacts the targets. But usually it just vanishes at that point.
Right.
And then, but now they hit it, they fell off to the side, and they're just laying there. But you can still feel them.
Can I control them still?
We'll have to find out. All right, next turn is Osrich.
I'm going to aim and fire at number 7.
All right.
On a 15.
That just barely hits. Yeah, go ahead and roll damage.
For 16 piercing damage.
All right. Cool. And
Then I will use Sir Dunamis to give whoever attacks number 7 next advantage.
all right. button. Boop. Or no, that wasn't advantage. That was invisible. Like that again. All right.
You got blue dot. Blue for invisible.
Yeah, blue wasn't for invisible. That's right. All right. And Beth.
Alrighty. Let's move down here 15 feet. Hoo boy. Ugh. Alright, let's go after creepy pointy arms. No, number 7 in the front.
All right.
Bonus action first to go ahead and use my Hunter's Mark again.
Okay.
And you have advantage on this roll.
I do. I'll go ahead and use. Is it just the single next attack?
Just the first attack, yeah.
Okay. So for this one, I'll use Sharpshooter. Well, that's a 12.
Okay. Yeah. That soars by gallantly and pins just the nearest gnat to a tree.
The advantage is gone.
Yeah. That's what 1 and a 7 gets you. Alright.
Hazel.
Forget the Sharpshooter.
Bountiful luck. You can reroll that 1.
Ooh.
Okay, does that work on individual dice rolls or the result of the roll?
We've just been doing it on individual dice rolls.
Okay, in that case, it's a 7 and a 9, so does a 14. Would that would have hit?
No.
Okay, so
Aim better. No, I'm not.
I got a little. Well, alright. Fine, I'll aim better and I won't do Sharpshooter. So, that is a 3 plus 10. Nope.
All right. Yes.
These things are just creeping me out too much, so I'm going to run back into
roll
the safety of my
80.
darkness.
All right. Okay.
And for the record, the raw is when you roll a 1 on a d20 for an attack roll.
Okay.
Yeah. And Randy.
Alright, how is number 7 looking compared to number 8?
It is very cut up. It's definitely more damage than number 8.
Yeah, I really don't like him being that close to being in my face, so I'm gonna go ahead and cast Guiding Bolt on him and just blast some nice radiant energy of death right into his face. That would be a 15.
Okay, that will hit.
So he'll take 4d6 radiant damage. And that's 13 radiant damage. And the next attack on him has advantage.
You got green dot back out.
Yeah.
Took it off. Come on, guys.
And I will.
Dance.
I'll move back here behind Osrich and be like, "There's some mean guys."
I kind of want to get together, build a party where the whole goal is to telephone next attack advantage down the line of initiative. It just sounds funny.
All right. Okay. Number 8 will clamber up the way to attack a Calytrix instead of giving you a hug.
He will take his opportunity attack.
Yes, he will.
That's an
Like it.
18,
That'll hit.
and I am raging, so he gets the d10 plus 6. And he takes 12 damage.
Okay. All right, and number 7.
Oh, did he do damage to me? The attack?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. He does attack you.
He's surprised and doesn't
He is
attack.
so surprised. That is a 19 and a 25, so those will both hit. And you take for each of them 14 damage reduced to 7, so a total of 14 damage.
Okay.
That's a lot less than last time.
Yes, it is. Thankfully.
All right.
Well, and she's apparently not grappled and frightened.
This one will run up to Schmenderick.
He moved out. Well, I already used my reaction. Dang it.
Yep.
I want to use all the reactions.
All the reactions.
You should have taken a classic, it's a fighting style.
The what?
Should have taken classic. It's a fighting style.
Classic is a fighting style. is
Tunnel
that
fighter.
fighting stuff? Oh, yeah. Yeah, she actually has tunnel fighter. She just never goes into it. All right.
How does a barbarian have tunnel fighting?
Wait, no. Oh, I must be thinking of a different one.
No, we looked at it. There used to be a feat that was like tunnel fighter, but I couldn't. It's not a thing anymore.
Oh, that's right. Okay, never mind.
She has tunnel fighter. How? Guess you could homebrew a fighting style onto a barbarian if you wanted.
Yes.
Right,
Can we do
that-
that, Daniel?
No. I have 18 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. You feel its 5 spiny arms wrap around you and give you a very nice hug, and you take 25 piercing damage.
Jesus Christ.
You are grappled and frightened.
Alright. I'm still alive, but I have not a lot of hit points left. Okay.
All right. And next, excuse me, and then the mist again. All right.
Oh, the mist.
Yeah, sorry.
Well, the mist is a lot slower than last time we fought it.
Top of the round is me.
Ye-
Alright, I'm gonna have to try and take this dude out. So I'm gonna attack recklessly on number 8. 23.
That definitely hit.
He is gonna take all of the special damage.
All of it.
18 damage, and 5 of that is radiant.
And then 5. All right.
Coming into boot.
Get that boot.
This is 25. I like how I have so much, like it's the same kind of roll for the boot. And that is 8. I did. Oh no, it should be 10. Because I didn't add my rage damage.
Maximum boop.
Maximum boop.
Boost the shit out of him.
That was a capital boop.
Yeah.
Capital
How's he looking?
He looks about as damaged as number 7 did before he left your line of sight. And one more attack from you.
An unnatural 20.
Okay. Roll the beautiful bean damage.
12.
Alright. That is hard. Good thing I work in finance. Alright. Next
And
up.
I have a feeling that he's going to try and grapple me.
Okay.
So I'm going to move here. So there's 7 moves. He moves out of my range, and I can at least get an attack on him if he comes in.
So 8 will get an opportunity attack.
Yeah, he gets an
so
opportunity
swing at
attack.
you with a spiky arm thing, but that is an 11, and now it looks even more sad than normal.
Why are your monsters always depressed, Dan?
Aw.
Because this is.
Because they have
Listen,
If they weren't
it has
depressed, they
number
wouldn't be
7
monsters.
has traveled quite a distance to give Schmenderick a hug,
Aw.
and I don't think that it's very nice of you to say that. Alright, next is Hazel.
Alright, I will scream at number 7. Only I'm allowed to stab Schmenderick to see the fear of his eyes. Unnatural 1, there goes that. 19, grit.
Alright, and
Ooh.
roll damage, or it's max damage plus whatever.
Yeah, so it's a total of 35 damage.
Oh.
Woo! Not bad for a firebolt.
Yeah.
Alright, as it takes the damage, let's see, where were you? That was number 7?
Yep.
30 fire damage will be. Oof. That was hard. It's not looking very hot, but as you hit it, it screams, and the pointy arm starts squeezing into Schmenderick. And Schmenderick, you take 18 psychic damage.
Schmendrick is down. Schmendrick is down.
Don't worry, I got you.
Okay.
Oh. Good morning.
Top of the morning to you. All right.
And as he dies, he says, "I'm Schmenderick the Magician."
There are no more red hot squammies.
But he's shouting it, of course. So.
All right.
Does anything happen to the magic missiles?
Yes. As you are dying, Schmenderick, roll Arcana again.
Okay.
How observant are you as you die?
Less observant. 14.
You are able to get the flurry of darts to come, but they just whiz past the number 7, and they just come over to your side.
Okay.
Aw, they tried.
Join
Then
you.
you collapse. All right.
It's like a dog. It's just
roll
sitting there.
Constitution save. Or a death saving throw.
Okay. Death saving throw. Oh, that's a fail.
All right.
Do you want to make it a success?
No, I've got Fear of Dying as a bonus action.
Okay.
It's okay.
We'll be fine.
I've got 2. I'm fine. I've got 2 more to go, unless I get hit.
No. Remember, I switch it to 6, so you'll be okay.
You're
But
just
you
gonna
will be
take
worse for
exhaustion.
wear. Yeah. All right. So that's 1 level of exhaustion for you. Whenever you do wake up.
This was the worst nap ever.
Is Osrich.
I'm gonna aim and fire at number 7.
Okay. Yep, that will definitely hit. Good grief.
Whatever, you took someone down, Dan. You can't be sad.
Roll to make DM sad. Okay.
22 piercing damage.
You're just like, Schmenderick! And just right through his, you just see it like kind of let go of the, of Schmenderick's lifeless body and just kind of goes out, and you just nail it right through the mouth, out the head. And Calytrix, you just see it fall. All 5 limbs, 5 arms and 2 legs just collapsing onto the ground in front of you.
I actually see the arrow go by, and I'm like, good shot, Osrich. I see the arrow go by me.
The arrow go by with a piece of the skull.
Yeah, with all the
after
gore.
arrow.
And I got that.
All right. And that.
Alrighty.
Oh, I can use Sir Didymus to give advantage to expert with that number 8, I think.
All right.
I'll add dog news. Alright, bonus action. Last, at least that I'm aware of. Mr. Bad Touch there on the trail.
Mr. Bad Touch. Bad Touch.
Sharpshooter, because I have advantage, I believe, right? Because of
Yes.
Yes.
sharpshooter.
Well, actually, I don't know. I'm kind of blocking the doorway.
Am I able to see them at all? Because I ignore cover and 3/4 cover.
Yeah, you'll be able to squint and Hawkeye it. That's not a problem.
Okay.
Alright.
That is a 22 to hit.
Okay, so Calytrix, you feel an arrow which by you way too close to be comfortable about it. All right.
I know what I'm doing. 25 piercing.
All right. And true to your word, you just lance him right in the brain, and you assume there's a brain there, and it just also collapses.
Okay.
And everyone finally gets to breathe. Well,
Yes, I'm gonna shout over. Is your bow magic?
Yeah?
The fog.
Oh, right, there's no fog.
I'm gonna rush over to Schmenderick and be like, Schmenderick, are you okay?
I'll rush over and cast.
it's still Veth's turn. Calm
Oh,
down.
It's Veth's turn. We're still in combat, and there's a big thing of fog in the
Oh yeah,
air.
the fog is still there. Oh, the fog is
I'm
terrible.
going to use the rest of my movement to move back a bit here,
Okay.
just to give myself some distance and to clear line of sight of fog.
And just shoot over my
That'll be
head
it.
again.
Yeah.
Lovely. Alright, whose turn is it?
Yeah.
Are you shooting the fog?
Oh, wait, did I already?
roll to shoot the breeze?
Oh, that's right. I only made the one attack, right?
Yeah, you
Yeah, you
killed it
got
when you
one
first
first.
attacked. You have some
Sorry,
left.
I forgot I had.
Kill him in one shot.
Yep, I will. Whoops.
Nice.
Okay.
And that
Uh,
Roll the
Gotta reroll
floor.
the floor.
no sharpshooter.
Okay.
I'm just gonna shoot the fog.
Shoot the fog.
Fog with an 18.
All right. That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
7.
Even. All right.
It's so many less than 25.
All right. The fog is looking less and less foggier as it's artful. You have something to say? Oh no, have we not fed you? You poor thing. Anyway. All right. Next is Randy.
Randy. Okay. Randy's gonna go up to Schmenderick. Even though I don't have to. Oh yeah, I will. I'll
I
say.
think that personal touch.
Yeah, I'll cast Spare the Dying as a bonus action to stabilize, and then since you're at 0 hit points, I will do a 3rd level Cure Wounds, so you will get 28 hit points.
Woo!
All right.
I'm not dead anymore.
See?
It's just Randy going over. He's sparing the dying as he's running, and then he just like baseball slides over to Schmenderick and just curing slaps onto you.
It's not your time yet. I do that, and I slide a neck wafer in your mouth.
Oh, what is this? It tastes like chalk.
It's delicious birthday.
It tastes like wax.
That's the wax.
That's the wax that makes it taste like wax. It's the sawdust that makes it feel like sawdust.
Sometimes dead is better.
I should.
Oh, my soul. All right. That's amazing. All right, and the mist continues to roll towards you. If I can click on it. Stop it, mist. There you go.
Ah!
Oh, no.
Oh, hello.
Calytrix, punch it.
Punch the mist.
Actually, I am going to punch it with my magic halberd because
Whose turn is it?
It's Calytrix.
Okay, top of the round.
that is the probably smarter thing to do. Do I attack it recklessly? I attack it recklessly.
Yeah.
Why the hell not?
I don't know why you asked that question.
I roll an 18 to hit the magic fog.
Like, should I attack it recklessly? And what if I was like, well, strategically? No, you still would attack it recklessly.
And I roll 20 total damage. 7 of that is radiant damage, if that makes a difference.
All right. As you go in and your halberd slices into it, the radiant damage just blossoms off of it, and you can see it start to evaporate. The mist just burning it away until it's either just standing there, panting, and saying, "God, I really hate that shit."
This is for Steve.
For Steve.
Yeah, for Steve. For Steve.
Woo!
You probably haven't heard of him.
I feel terrible.
You look like
What
that.
happens when you almost die?
You need another Necro wafer?
I think I did die. No more Neko wafers.
It
No.
didn't stick if you did.
You're only mostly dead.
Unfortunately, our Miracle Max does not give it a chocolate coating to make it go down this year.
Are my magic missiles still floating next to me?
Yep. They're kind of looking at you.
Can I like move them around? Can I make them do like a loop-de-loop?
Roll Arcana.
Okay.
Okay.
That was a 16.
Yeah. That you as you're moving your wand or whatever your arcane focus is it your staff or whatever?
It's a wand. I don't know.
It's a wand. You're moving your wand around and it's just kind of floating around, and you're just like, I'm really enjoying this, and they just kind of fade, and then it just kind of poof away.
That's pretty
They
cool.
always do that?
No, this is a new thing.
Huh.
Huh.
Can I go down to this area and see if I can see any signs of the spirit orbs?
No, I forgot to say it, but you did see the spirit orbs coming out of the bodies every time any of the wretched or the lost were killed. They just kind of went up and then they went back in through the mist. After Calytrix dispelled the mist, you do see them in the distance, kind of going back towards where you know Krasmear is.
I guess I'll walk over to Beth and ask, so, do you fight two doppelgangers yourself for getting chased by a cursed mist often?
No. Thanks. Sorry. I guess introduction time?
What the hell are you doing?
Wait. Who are you talking to?
We can all see Beth now.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, I'm not here.
okay.
Oh my god, Schmenderick's still broken.
Schmenderick immediately walks over to Veth. Hi, I am Schmenderick the Magician, last of the Red Hot Swamis. You wouldn't have heard of me. It's a pleasure to meet you. Who are you?
You too. I'm Veth. Hi. Just turns to Brandy as well as Wanda. Yeah, so why, what am I doing here? Do I know why I'm here? Do I know where I was before I was here?
No, I mean, tell your backstory.
You know nothing. You were born here, you will die here.
No, let's say you were, well, go ahead and tell them your backstory. Or I can, if you don't want to.
Okay, is it a necessary thing for them to know now, or can that?
No, I mean, you can say whatever you want.
Yeah.
But you, unlike
I'm just trying to get,
Randy,
yeah.
you are a local.
Randy has no idea how we got here.
I had a bad trip with some death spells.
But the giant air genasi woman that's half naked says, I'm Calytrix. This is my best friend Osrich. This fellow is Randy. We really just met him. You met Schmenderick, and the little one is Hazel. Sometimes she bites.
I just waved my quarterstaff at you.
I'll keep that in mind.
I would.
These
Who
are
is-
echo wafers.
Who's
Don't do
this?
that.
I'll motion towards, I guess it's a bird. Yeah. Judging by the token.
This one?
Whichever. Are there two of them?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone's got an owl.
There's two birds here.
There's this one or this one.
That's the other guy.
One of them is an owl, and one of them is an owl in a little hat and monocle.
Right.
Okay.
I forgot. That's a very important distinction.
Okay, well,
It
then
is.
I'll ask who they are and motion towards the owls.
I'm motion towards the owl on top of my head. This is Arthur.
Nice to meet you too.
I'll introduce you to Sir Didymus.
Sir Didymus. Nice name. I'll put my hand out to try to give a little pet.
Sir Didymus likes attention.
Well,
Full animal handling.
I don't want to be away, but we've been awake for like maybe 10 minutes. And we have yet to enter this lighthouse. So if you're an adventurer, I guess you're welcome to come with us. You seem like you're pretty good with the bow.
I understand. We're still trying to figure out what she's doing here.
Yeah,
I'm ready to go though. Calytrix is impatient.
Yes, Calytrix is very impatient.
I guess I just sort of showed up here. Question mark.
Do we believe her?
Go ahead and roll insight.
18.
20, not natural.
You realize that she is telling the truth, but not the full truth.
4.
You think that she is quite handsome.
Natural 20.
You also think that they're hiding something.
So,
Where's the natural 20 on
character,
everything?
am I like, do I recognize this place? Am I actually from here? Or
You're not from Krasmear, you're from one of the neighboring towns.
Ooh.
But you were going through your backstory, and you ended up entering the shimmer basically by accident, and then there were suddenly more things to run from.
okay, the shimmer.
I rolled.
Yes, so there's a giant shimmery, sparkly bubble around Krasmear.
Kind of like my background.
It
Yeah.
seems to suck in some souls occasionally, or orbs that Randy believes are souls. Also, Beth, and I have a very important question. You're from nearby, right? I'm from further south, but so I wouldn't know this. Why the hell is that hamster so big?
The what?
And I point to a small hill
In the distance,
in the distance, the hamster.
and you look over, and you're saying, no, that's definitely a hill. And then as you look at it, you're like, no, that is
It's breathing.
a gargantuan hamster that is the size of a hill. And you're just kind of staring at it.
Are those like native to this area?
No.
He doesn't have to roll for that.
So, you don't know you don't have any idea what's going on either. Cool, welcome to the club. Want to explore this lighthouse?
Yeah. Calytrix is like, did we say which one we were starting with? I'm thinking we go through the busted up one. There's probably like, less stuff in there because of the thing we killed. And I just start going in. And I ask you
Wait,
questions.
I have a question about the scene that Beth is seeing. How many corpses are there littering the ground here?
A whole bunch. There's just zombie corpses everywhere.
Oh, lovely.
We fought a giant ball of like 100 zombie corpses.
It was disgusting.
An actual ball of horses.
Yes.
Yes, they tried to suck people into it.
I will follow Kali.
I surfed the ball of corpses.
She did.
You did.
Alright.
I am a terrible tank.
I've played with tankier tanks.
Speaking
Oh wait,
of, it's,
I forgot to say, when you finished your long rest, Sorcha, go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh yeah, because I got the rot. And it's a +6.
I thought Randy was gonna fix that
But
the rat?
yeah, I got the
with the restoration.
a 22.
Oh yeah, that's right. I need to.
Alright, you are able to finally shake it off.
Oh, well,
And
there you go.
Was your, you were down 1 point of each?
Yeah.
Okay. Right, so you were able to shake that off, and you now feel like at your full strength.
Wait.
I was really hoping you failed, because you take a whole bunch of.
Oh, she just vanished.
Also,
Oh, there she is.
mysteriously vanished into the night.
Oh, what?
Through the woods.
Calytrix is stolen by the fog.
Yeah, you just disappeared for a minute.
Fun.
Actually, it was really funny when Dan walked away. He like disappeared into his background and then reappeared when he came back.
Alright, so we go into is this the north or south or east or west tower?
How long do we plan on going?
What?
We have not left the courtyard yet.
No.
I was just asking. Yes, every 10 steps we take in this place, there's a boss fight.
You're not wrong.
You open the door. Roll initiative.
Damn it.
Wake up. Roll initiative.
And it's never, there's 3 skeletons in this room. It's always, there's a dozen undead underneath the floors and a giant corpse ball.
You come up on a nice sandy beach.
And I did nuke all those undead.
You
Yeah,
did.
this is super fun.
But we haven't had any 3 skeletons just to clear room encounters. We've had 3 blue rot zombies with a bunch of support zombies and a giant crystal tree and a floating skull head and a storm of locusts.
And you're half dead, and Steve has spiders pop out of his abdomen.
Are you sure we're not playing Dark Souls?
This is the boss fight only mode of 5e.
Wait, if I walk up to this this campfire, I can teleport back to the ship? No. All right. As you enter this, you notice, other than the giant hole in the ground where the zombie ball came out of, that's mostly caved in at this point. There's not a whole lot in the room. Go ahead and roll investigation.
Oh, I'm so bad at that.
2. On roll 19.
You rolled better than me. 13.
You see what was your last one, Schmender?
13.
All right.
But Hazel had
I
better.
rolled a 19.
Yep, so did I.
See?
Okay. All right. So 2 19s. You two are able to find just kind of as you're walking through, you notice the hilt of a short sword and a small pendant.
Ooh.
I'm gonna touch it.
Which one?
The short sword.
You die. No, I'm just kidding.
Make a 30 wisdom saving throw or take 500 damage.
Turns out we're in the Tomb of Annihilation.
Oh, Jesus.
Welcome to the tomb.
I'm gonna say, as I reach out to touch it, I'm gonna say, Osrich, look at this.
All right.
Schmenderick, I found something for you. Touch it with your hand.
Okay.
I'm just gonna pick up curses or whatever I can. I don't. Tired of cautious characters. I touch it.
Calytrix, the curse bearer.
Hazel has now adopted Schmenderick as the official taste tester.
I touch it. Immediately.
Okay. You all successfully touched it.
Well, Calytrix is picking up a sword. I think Schmenderick is picking up a small pendant.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Pendant.
You have these things.
Okay.
Is there anything
Thanks.
special about it?
Well, right now they're very dirty because they were in the dirt.
I clean them with prestidigitation.
Yes.
Okay.
Same.
Yeah, they are less dirty.
We can take 10 minutes and use identify.
Let's do it.
All right.
20 minutes.
20 minutes to cast
Oh.
identify, unless 2 of you are doing it at the same time.
Schmenderick, do you have identify?
I don't have identify.
You should have.
All right.
I'm weird.
The scimitar, the short sword.
Oh no, he's laughing.
I'm sorry. I just saw the chat.
The chat. Oh.
Bring out your card. All right. Anyway, the short sword you discover is called the Gladius of Speed, and whoever is attuned to it has a +1 bonus to initiative rolls, and as long as they are first in initiative order, their speed increases by 5.
I could make good use of that.
Okay.
I hand it to him. I like my halberd.
Well, it doesn't say that you have to wield it.
Is the sword a +1 or is it just the speed?
It's just the short sword. If you take the gem out, it'll become a +1 instead.
Okay, it's got a gem in it that does that.
Is what?
I said it has a gem in it that does that. Do I have to fight with it to get the bonus?
What do you mean?
It says whoever's attuned. Now that
Yeah,
you have.
once you attune to it, yeah, you will just get it.
Okay,
Even
cool.
if you're mostly using your bow. And then the amulet, it's called the Dancer's Amulet, and the attuned bearer has a +1 to acrobatics checks.
I like my moonstone.
I have a
Leave this for the week.
2 in acrobatics. I probably won't do that. I'll let someone who's better at acrobatics take it.
I have a +1 in acrobatics.
I have a +8 in acrobatics.
Would you like to roll for Dancing Queen?
I would like to be the dancing queen.
I give it to Osrich. Here, I think you could use this.
This is the first time we've found magic items that I can use, so that's nice.
Yay!
Beth, are you an acrobat?
I can be.
We're gonna give it to Beth.
Maybe not as much as you. I mean, to be fair, I don't really know you, but you seem pretty nimble.
All right, and Beth, what was your oops, I broke it. What was your weapon or armor that was +1 that you chose?
Oh, longbow.
Okay.
And can I get the name of those 2 items again?
The Dancer's Amulet and the Gladius of Speed. So who's taking the Dancer's Amulet? Is that
I guess that'll be me.
Osrich. All right.
Osrich is now the most nimble.
I am fast and nimble.
Nimble and all right.
Thimble.
Yes, he can also fit in a thimble. He is a halfling.
Nimble, thimble, and half. Half and half. All right. And so, that's all you see in this room, unless you decide to go down to where the
Is there a dungeon?
So Randy, you want to jump down in that pit?
Oh, where the corpse ball was?
Yeah.
I don't look at the corpse ball pit.
I'll go down there to see if there's like any remains that I can put to rest, and try to give them some sort of peace from being undead.
Okay.
I'll go to see if there's stuff I can smash.
What'd you say?
I'm going to
roll
smash.
acrobatics.
Okay, and I'll guidance myself because that is a terrible roll for me. Hey, that will be a 19.
All right. Randy is able to slide down into the hole with style.
I follow with a 15.
And he's like, "Yeah, I made it." And then he gets hit in the back by Calytrix as he's sliding down behind him, and he wasn't expecting that.
Randy doesn't just slide down; he slides down playing his ukulele.
Of course he does. Of course he does. And
The salty pen.
let's see. All right, so you're now both down there. What you gonna do?
I want to look around and see if there are living things or dead things or things to take.
Go ahead and roll perception.
An 11.
You don't see a thing.
I got a 25.
Jesus.
No. Athros. Anyway, you are able to glance through. Do you have dark vision?
I do not, unfortunately.
I do.
Yeah, you can't see a thing though. You can make out that there is some shambling movement, which you identify even without using your
Eyes of the grave.
radar as some leftover zombies.
I am going to go ahead and turn undead.
All right, and what's your spell save DC?
That's a good question. That
15?
should be 15, yeah.
All right. Ah. Okay. Yeah, you just hear 4 popping sounds as radiant power just surges out of your mace or your shield.
I raise my mace and I say, the God of the dead says you're not welcome here. Go away.
And you just hear pop, 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 and you actually see one of them surges out of the shadows towards you, and right before it gets to you, it just dissolves, and you just see ashes fall at your feet.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
the snap cone.
I've heard a nursery rhyme about ashes, ashes, and they all fall down, but didn't know it was talking about zombies.
This hole is boring.
As you can discover, you realize that it basically it leads into what used to be some sort of mass grave. It's now just a that's basically for some reason that was what turned into the corpse ball, but you don't find anything else of value other than rotten clothes.
Why would they bury people underneath a lighthouse?
Oh no, you're outside the lighthouse now. You kind of follow the tunnel out.
Oh, okay. Well, we can go back, report back.
Can I take a look at that coin that I had and try to see if I recognize anything on it?
Sure. You pull it out and take a gander at it. You're in the dark, so you can't see a whole lot. You're just like, feels warm in my hand. I definitely have it still. But once you get out onto the surface, you see it's just like in your dream. It has the picture of the giant with glowing red eyes on it, and go ahead and roll a religion or arcana check.
Okay.
Is it something that we would recognize if we saw it?
If you are proficient in religion or arcana, maybe.
I can take a look. I have Arcana.
Well, first of all, Randy, are you showing this to other people, or are you keeping it to yourself?
I'll be like, I had a weird dream last night, and I woke up with this coin. Do you know who this fella is?
I elbow Osrich and I'm like, he gets night terrors.
And finds money in his bag, apparently.
I got a 10 on religion.
Yeah, you have no idea.
I got a 17 on Arcana.
You recognize it as something that isn't, you kind of had heard whispers of. And if you think you're correct, but you're not entirely sure, you think it might be a soul coin.
Okay.
Oh.
What's a soul coin?
He doesn't actually remember.
I think of the soul coin. What's that? I don't know, but
as a
probably a soul
player,
coin.
I know what a soul coin is.
Can I roll for soul coin?
Yeah, go ahead and roll another religion now that you know what it is.
That would be an 18.
Okay. Now that you know what it is, you know that a soul coin is basically it is one of the currencies of hell, where it is a soul trapped inside of a coin.
Straightforward.
That which obviously, and it usually contains about 3 parts of a soul, and you can either ask it questions or bleed off some of the power as a protection. Obviously, the creature said that you can also use it to summon him. And you also, as you're studying it and looking into it, you also realize that it is a way to basically pay Atheros, the ferryman, to go into their version of the River Styx. So in this world, soul coins are generated when someone is buried properly and they put the coins on their eyes, and as part of their ritual, and when their spirit comes, it takes the coins with them, turns into a soul coin, so the they can give them to the ferryman to be taken on to the next life.
Cool.
I assume they usually don't come back to this plane of existence.
No.
In fact, you can probably take the minigun off of your character token.
Oh yeah.
Can I do
Maybe
that? Or is that...
Pew pew pew.
Yeah, you can do that.
If you click on it, there'll be a little circle thing.
At the bottom.
Ah, there we go.
But I would like to go back to the mass grave and light some incense and say a prayer for all the corpses that were there.
All right, as you do this, you notice that your resolve begins to strengthen somehow, and you gain an inspiration.
Awesome.
Oh.
Fancy.
All right, what we do now?
I come out of the hole bitching that it was boring.
It's time to go do something fun.
And he lit candles, and there was praying, and he made me say the response.
But I didn't make you eat a Necco wafer.
So you
No.
admit they're bad.
No, they're just unique.
Really bad.
Uniquely awful.
They're made of non-edible materials to make them less edible.
There better be something exciting in the next tower. Just stomp off.
We had an exciting morning. Are you sure you want more of that?
I don't want more praying in the dark.
Fight for your life is better than praying in the dark with Randy, yes.
No offense,
All right.
Randy.
Praying in the dark with Randy.
Oh, where'd he go?
What just happened?
He moved us.
You go into
In
the
the
tower.
I see a thing.
Where are your characters? Oh, there they are.
There we
We
go.
made
We
it.
Hooray.
exist.
We all made it inside the tower.
All right. So as you enter the lighthouse, you notice that there is, it's mostly just a column going up. You basically just see it go up. It looks like there was at least one floor before the actual light of the lighthouse specifically. Right here you see the giant hole in the wall that you saw from your ship. And then this looks like a trapdoor. It's actually a hole in the floor. Over here, why isn't it there? I put a little thing there. Where is it?
Can I just say that the fact that this map has a grid on it and it is very out of line with the Roll20 grid
Hey,
is ruining my day?
There's actually a way to fix that. If you
There
right
is a
click
way.
on it and then go to advanced and align to grid, and then you pick a 3x3 section, it will align it for you.
Ooh.
Trick.
I watched
I'll
a
have to-
tutorial yesterday.
Oh
I'll have to
my
spin
god.
around
I
and,
learned so much.
I'm not saying you have to do that right now. I'm just saying you're ruining my life.
Okay, well, fine. I see. How
He
it
will
is.
leave a review.
He said, "You're tearing me apart, Lisa."
Great game, but a grid in one panel was off. 1 star.
Inexcusable. Also,
Interesting monsters, unique encounters. Grid was off.
How dare
Made me
you.
want to vomit. 1/2 star.
Skilly boy.
the vertigo
Oh,
was upsetting.
if you're feeling nauseous, these Necco
No,
wafers they do wonders.
no.
No, I consider that a hostile action. I think we need to kill Randy. I think he's possessed by things that want to kill us again.
The
Okay.
locusts are back.
Okay. Yeah, you do see a dead body, just a charred skeleton. Looks like someone was spontaneously combusted or otherwise immolated in the corner.
Oh, that fella's not having a nice day.
Can I dangle my head down the hole and look around?
Sure. Go ahead and roll perception. Roll for this totally isn't a terrible idea.
I could jump in there. I'm showing caution.
I mean, you're not wrong.
It's an 11. That was what I rolled last time I rolled perception.
You can't see a damn thing.
You should use one of these. I put Arthur on my hand and lower him down to look in the hole.
Okay.
So that's a
Please roll lower than 11. That'd be amazing.
21 and dark
Oh.
vision.
Oh well.
Just another stupid hole.
You
About
see
a 5 by
that
5 foot
it's-
hole.
It starts off as a hole, looks like an impact crater of some kind, but as Arthur kind of hops down in the hole, it starts to look kind of caramelized, almost like there's something hot went through it, and it enters into a large cavern, and all of the walls are almost covered in crystal.
I was about to ask, are the caramelized walls covered in sugar? Have we
No,
reached the
that's
creme
all-
brulee cavern?
Please.
You have entered Candyland.
Dan, I want creme brulee.
Oh God.
All right, can I make a
I apologize,
perception
Dan.
check that? Oh no, that's hearing or sight. Damn it.
Don't feel
Seeing,
bad.
hearing, or
You
smell.
didn't order any pizza for me.
Dan will never live it down.
Oy.
Who does that?
Me.
A monster
Monsters.
An
yes.
actual monster?
that you married.
He didn't advertise that way. He used to include me in the pizza orders. Are you eating pizza?
Anyway, no, that was me throwing away my last initiative sheet. Thank you very much. As he gets down there, Arthur does see a green piece, like a writhing mass of green ooze. And this is even more spooky because my hand keeps disappearing and reappearing. And just kind of pulsating and rolling around in itself and changing colors, mostly green, but sometimes purple and sometimes orange, and it's just kind of rolling around in itself.
I'll let everyone know that and bring Arthur back up. Because that
But-
looks disgusting.
Doesn't sound normal.
Doesn't sound great.
And I will use minor illusion to make images of what this thing looks like.
Oh, that's yucky.
Yeah.
Do any of us recognize it?
No. You don't have to roll for it. It's a no.
Okay, well, before we deal with the flashing lights of the slimy thing, maybe we should go up and see about the lighthouse. Can we tell how long this has been abandoned?
I mean, can we talk about the skeleton?
What?
We
It's
need
a
to
dead
address the
dude. We've
skeleton
seen
in
like 30 dead dudes in like the last 20 feet.
We just had a big old ball of dead dudes. We don't. This one's just by itself.
Those were still juicy.
I mean, he's been
They
cooked.
splattered.
Okay, someone investigate the corpse.
Oh, that sounds like my kind of thing. Investigation. Yay,
Okay.
25.
All right. On your first pass, you don't find anything. It looks like everything got burned.
Mm-hmm.
But when you take a second look, you notice that it seems that encrusted onto his face is like a opera mask of some variety.
Okay.
So just the
So-
one that goes right over here.
So the
Domino.
Phantom of the Opera died here.
Oh, well, not the Phantom of the Opera, because he had one on the one side of his face. This is a
Depends what version
more
you're
of a
watching.
masquerade mask. Oh, that's true, because there was that older one. Yeah.
So for both eyes,
Has the
the
half-
double Phantom of the Opera.
Can
The
I peel the mask off?
domino mask.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll a sleight of hand.
That's probably a curse. Go ahead.
Do you want me to do it though?
Whoever does it, your guidance.
Yeah, I'll reach for it, but you'll probably beat me to it if we try to race, so you can do it.
I rolled an unnatural 20.
All right. Well,
You forgot your guidance.
Oh, okay. I rolled a 23.
Principal, damn it.
okay.
Actually, the DC was 22, so that was a good idea.
No. All right. There's wings in the way. I hate it when that happens. All right.
Jen, we're peeling the opera mask off the burnt corpse.
Cool.
That is a normal thing to do.
Sure.
We've done weirder things.
No, I believe it.
In the last 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Must have been like the least weird 15 minutes.
All right. As you're holding it, it is very much intact, even though it is very, very charred.
Let me see. I put it on.
Nothing. It's just very dirty.
I wouldn't put that on.
It's already on.
Prestidigitation. We could have got any extra bits off, but
I mean, you could still do that.
I'm not. I'll try to press to digitate it a bit cleaner.
you know, even without magic, I'm pretty sure that thing is cursed.
What do you think it's made of that it didn't burn up when the rest of the body did?
I don't know. Maybe bone.
Definitely not wax and sawdust. So I don't recommend eating it.
Can
This is
Randy
outside
have
your area of
proficiency-
expertise.
Can Randy have proficiency in wax and sawdust?
I'd like to lick it.
Wait, what?
Sometimes I wonder why we're friends.
It tastes better than the wafer.
I that's just weird.
It's more smoky. It's got a bolder flavor profile.
It's to get the taste of wafer off your mouth, isn't it?
It was.
It's been on there for days, hasn't it?
I broke down in the cavern and ate one.
Oh
I
no.
thought I was hoping it would kill me.
Well, if
as
it
you
did, Randy
put-
was there to save your life.
You put it on, nothing seems to happen. They clean it off. Still nothing.
What does it
I'm gonna keep
taste
wearing
like?
it. Smoky.
Baraka identify?
Yeah.
In order to identify it.
Let's cast Identify on it.
We're going to do this as awkwardly as possible. Is Calytrix going to get down on her knees and Hazel's going to put her hands on her face?
Just
If you want
10 minutes.
If you want it to be more awkward, I'll just strum on the ukulele the whole time.
Just a nice slow tune.
I can play my haunting pipes and make everybody frightened.
Please no.
While casting, just smack Schmenderick. No.
I get the pipes out. Whack.
All right.
All right.
Calytrix, you take your mask off to hand it to Hazel.
No, I don't.
Are you going to literally stand there and have Hazel?
Yes.
We're going to do this as awkwardly as possible.
Roll for awkward. Nat 20.
Hazel is too short. You cannot.
I
do this.
kneel down.
I was gonna say Fearbold picks her up.
Oh,
More awkward.
I rolled a percentile die. This is 95% awkward.
All right. So you lift up Hazel. Randy lifts up Hazel. To
Don't take my
caress
mask.
Calytrix's face for 10 minutes, and it's not weird.
It's 95% weird.
weird.
I went over
Yeah.
this.
I'm hoping that this is just a normal mask.
Would be incredible.
My alternative idea was Calytrix sits cross-legged, Hazel stands on her knees, and then casts the spell.
That's what I was thinking, or I'd pick you up and hold you. But this is weirder, so let's go with it.
I'm also kind of hoping it's a magic item that's good for Veth, so you can be fully cloaked with your mouth covered and then a domino mask, so you're just 2 eyes and a bunch of black.
At the end of the ritual cast of Identify, as you go into that final action, you feel the mask kind of warm up, and you see effectively what would have been an eyebrow raise on it.
Oh.
And then the mask and Hazel disappears.
What?
Oh.
So for your
And-
next character.
I told her not to take my mask.
Oh, that's a really good mask. Goodbye forever. Misty Steph, I'm just outside the doorway, but you just think I vanished completely.
Is Arthur still here?
Arthur's still there. And Hazel, you find yourself on the top of a lighthouse, holding a
Oh.
mask,
Great.
going like this, going, what the hell? And then the mask backs away from your hands, shakes itself a little bit, and then flies away.
Hazel.
Damn it.
Hazel!
Hazel! Schmendrick's
Hazel?
freaking out a little bit.
Hazel!
Hazel,
I'm
where
up
are you?
here.
Hazel, go ahead and make a perception check.
Ooh, 10.
You cannot hear them.
Okay.
You are just kind of hanging out on the top of a lighthouse, and you're like, this is the second strangest thing I've done in recent memory.
All
In the
right.
past 10 minutes.
I'm going to close my eyes and look through Arthur's eyes, see if I can.
Okay, you can. You see everyone who is frantically running around the bottom of the lighthouse, shouting your name.
I'm actually going to open the door and look outside.
This is the worst field trip ever.
Brandy's just like, 7, 1.
I'll use Arthur to land on Calytrix's head, trying to get her attention.
Arthur. Do you know where Hazel is?
Just
Alexis.
trying to point up.
Points up, starts to fall. Points up, starts to fall.
Oh, okay, I think she's on like the next floor or something. And then I run up the stairs with
All
no
right.
regard for my safety.
Yeah, that's pretty much every time you do anything, it's with no regard to your safety. All right.
Are you related to Slamuel?
I follow.
Probably.
I do want to say that Slamuel is a far more effective tank.
We'll go after as well.
Judgment, Alex.
No, it's also just that the wrestling moves are actually really good tanking tools.
Yeah, and the fact that he just grapples and keeps people from moving, it's amazing.
All right. You run up the stairs, and you do see it circles around a bit, and you do see a Hazel sitting on top of the roof of the lighthouse, and kind of looking a bit freaked out. And Calytrix, you notice the most important thing is that he seems to not have a mask.
Where is my mask, Hazel?
It flew off.
It flew off.
Yes, that is 100% what happened. And I'm not hiding it on my person.
Okay, I'm going to need you to take your clothes off. That is exactly what I would say if I were hiding it.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
I do not
No,
consent.
bad touch, bad touch.
I'm going to leave it there because I don't actually think anyone's strong enough to stop me. I've played a lot of gnomes, and usually I can do whatever I want, and everyone just goes, oh, nope, she can't do that. I'm not going to actually climb the lighthouse and assault Hazel. But I think about it.
All right, go ahead and roll perception.
Everyone, or
Whoever's looking at either trying to climb a lighthouse or do something else ridiculous. You have to do a slash hard though, sweetheart.
I realized that. Oh, it's an 11.
I
That was
rolled
the
a
thing that I
26.
rolled last time I rolled
fumbled.
perception.
You are,
Not
you are
natural.
very good at looking directly at Hazel's hands with inks in your eyes.
What do I see with a 26?
I'm sorry, Calytrix.
You see, you notice what seems to be a full suit of armor that is lurking outside, that just kind of is staring off into the distance on the other side.
Jen, are you okay?
Where?
I'm covering my eyes.
But
Schmendrick
why,
doesn't
though?
want to,
See a naked hobbit?
see a naked hobbit. No, and be, I don't know what's the word, be intrusive? Be a
That
creep?
doesn't sound like Schmendrick to me.
Yeah,
Patrick's not a creep.
Schmendrick's not.
Are you sure?
Yeah, no.
that's right. Yeah and no.
Schmendrick has
That's the
winked.
problem.
He has
Yeah,
not
no
leered.
means yeah.
Schmendrick has also stuck his hands in people's pants.
Only that one.
Just the
time.
Only
pockets.
with consent.
So have I. They're
I mean,
dead,
you-
but I still do it.
We're not. Well, like the discussion is whether Schmendrick is creepy or not whether you're less or more.
I'm just saying, I did hold that one pirate at knife point and start taking all of his clothes off.
I mean,
As,
you just
as they
have.
say, as the Book of the Dead says, let he or she who has never done something creepy throw the first rotten tomato.
And I virtually never throw rotten tomatoes.
So I will
Good
point out that
indication,
there's a
Rotten Tomato.
suit of armor staring at the horizon.
Does it have eyes?
It's facing the other direction.
Does it have eyes?
Does it have my mask?
It does not. That you can tell.
It could have the mask on under the helmet.
Suit of armor. Do you have my mask?
It doesn't move.
Hey,
I will cast detect magic and check out the armor.
Okay.
can I just nudge it with the end of my halberd? Like, not aggressively? Okay, buddy, you awake?
Veth, when you flick on your detect magic goggles, you notice that it is a mix of
your head
transmutation-
Dad has no head.
Someone attacked him with a vorpal sword.
Am I not turtly enough for you? Anyway, I'm lost. What was I saying? Were we doing something?
It was
Detect magic on the top of the lighthouse, and specifically a suit of armor.
Oh, okay, yeah. A combination of what is the encounter name? Why can't I see it? It is called. All right, a combination of evocation, enchantment, and transmutation magic in a way that you can't really put your finger on. And then actually the evocation seems to also be mixed with necrotic, or not necrotic, necromantic magic, but it's only in the head.
That, I'm just going to point over at the armor. That is very magical. A lot of different, there's a lot going on there, but there's a little bit of like death magic in the helmet, so be careful.
So don't poke it?
If you do, make sure I'm far away.
Okay, step back.
Can I use an Eyes of the Grave real quick to see if...
Yeah, on the other side of the tower from the helmet.
Well, just within 60 feet.
No, Beth is moving herself to the other side of the tower.
Okay.
Undead radar.
Osrich is moving himself to the
Spencer, catch me.
Okay.
What does everyone
Why
say
would you
to
jump
the
to
god of death?
Schmenderick?
I'm not jumping to you.
Oh, hey, it's good to see you again. That's what Randy says to the god of death.
Okay. And I bring Hazel over here.
Ooh, I can do that.
Presumably, at some point, I'll notice that everyone's abandoned me.
I do appreciate the one interesting thing about this campaign is I don't know that I've ever played one where the DM decided they were going to try to change the cleric's pantheon.
Oh no, I just didn't tell him ahead of time that we weren't using the normal FR Pantheon, and and then I'm just like, ooh, I can turn this into an accidental plot point. Yes.
Also, he'll probably want to get back to his original plane of existence at some point.
You know what, you teleportation? Which Axios?
I don't know. I think that like he's kind of picked up on the fact that the gods have different names here.
Yeah, and if you want to learn more about them, you can check it out in the new Mythic Guides to Theros, because that's actually the pantheon that I was using. All right.
Or I could just already know them because
you played Theros. Yeah. All right. All right, and so Calytrix, you are going in for a poke.
Did I see anything with my
undead
undead radar?
Undead dar. You noticed a single undead that is very small.
Where?
And it's coming from the suit of armor, but it's not the entire suit of armor.
There's in addition to all your magic stuff, there's a tiny little. Oh God, is it one of those skulls?
It might be in the helmet.
Is it in the helmet?
Is it that? Oh, those guys are buggers.
Can I knock off? Can I try to knock the helmet off, Dan?
Oh God, don't look in their eyes. You know what happened last time.
I'm gonna have my bow out and just attack the helmet if either the helmet itself moves or if anything comes out of it. I'm just gonna shoot it.
I'm aiming at the helmet. Let me know when I get to shoot it.
I'm gonna try to
Fireball already.
knock the helmet off the suit of armor.
Okay, roll to boop.
Roll to boop. Use my boops.
Yep.
All right. You know what? I'm gonna boop recklessly.
Reckless boop.
That's a 25 to boop.
Okay.
That boops.
Go ahead and roll that booping damage.
Do I need to boop or should I use my halberd?
No, let's just go ahead and you're poking it with a stick.
All right, fine. That's a max damage with my boop.
Woo! Maximum boops.
That's peak boop of 8.
Peak boopage.
All right.
Yes.
You bonk it, and nothing seems to happen at first. You do hear a very echoing thud as it as you bonk the helmet, and it just kind of echoes through the armor. And then the helm turns to face you and begins lifting up its sword. Let's roll initiative.
Uh-oh.
Wait.
Hey, there's just one this time, guys. I rolled a 6.
Me too.
20.
12.
Ooh.
Do I get a reaction?
Yeah, we'll get to that in a second.
Okay.
All right, so we got a 6,
much
a
better.
20.
Quick question: Who can do the most damage on like one single attack?
It'd either be Osrich or Veth.
Yeah. Our single attack damage is very similar if Veth has sharpshooter and hunter's mark.
Okay, because I can use my remaining channel divinity to path to the grave and make the next hit it'll curse it, and the next hit will be vulnerable.
Vulnerable, right.
If I were going to fight it in melee range, which I'm not really feeling at the moment, I would be able to do the highest, but...
Okay.
Does anybody actually ever go in melee range except me?
I do.
Good.
Are you supposed to?
No.
No.
I mean, I've got an AC of 17.
He does like hugs. Okay.
Schmenderick gives the
so
best hugs. That's canon, by the way.
Hazel got a 20. Calytrix got a 6. Who else?
22. Oh, sorry.
Oh, you're good.
All right. Bob?
6.
Oh, what's your dexterity mod?
Plus...
Or wisdom
1.
mod, whichever one you're using?
4.
Oh, I can use wisdom for initiative?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, that's awesome. I got a 9 then.
All right.
Oh, wait.
And so we have Beth, Hazel, Randy, Calytrix, Osrich.
I got a 11.
All right. And Schmenderick.
12.
All right. That works.
Because I rolled a 5.
All right, and you can go ahead and launch your reaction, Beth.
Alrighty. So this is just my reaction attack?
Yeah.
For right now? Okay. Sure, let's try sharpshooter. Let's go for it.
Okay.
Oh hey, works out. 21.
Okay, that hits.
Max 23 piercing.
All right.
I should have raged.
All right.
I mean, we might nuke this thing.
All right, and
Fingers crossed.
Beth, it's the top of the round. It's your turn again.
Hey, my turn.
Osrich and Hazel were holding actions to shoot that thing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yep.
Yep.
I
Go
mean,
ahead and.
I said I aimed at it. Let me know when I can shoot.
My bad. Then let me go ahead. Then the two of you go ahead and blast it.
Oh, that's a 10 to hit.
That's a no.
Okay.
That's a 14 to hit.
That's also a no.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Back on the 5 plan. We're doing 5s.
Yay. I only roll 11s for perception. It's like my highest bonus that is in athletics.
I mean, I get 3 rolls for perception because I have an owl familiar.
Is it lit up here? Is the lighthouse like?
Well,
functioning?
yeah.
Okay.
The lighthouse is functioning, so.
And it's daylight.
And it's also daylight now.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because there's a. Okay, that's fine.
There's the sun.
You know what? I'll just keep doing. My sharpshooter, just because.
Okay.
First attack. And that one.
Oh.
Oh wait.
I can help with that.
Oh yes, that's right.
On to full luck.
Not a net one. It's instead an 11, which is plus 5, 16.
Nope.
Oof.
I said aim better.
Is that thing plate mail?
It's a
So,
suit of plate armor.
Oh. Can I use the bonus action between attacks?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I will do that and use my second favorite foe to do Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
And then my second attack, no sharpshooter this time, because I have to aim better.
That's right. Listen to
18.
Hazel.
That will also miss.
Wow. Okay. There's nothing I can do to aim even better, so I'm just going to try again. Because this is the first round, so I have a
Right.
third
So you
dread
have
ambush
the-
attack.
Yep.
Ambush. Yep.
19?
No.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
A
Next
25 will hit, guys.
Next
It's
up-
between
know that.
20 and 25. We know that much.
Sister Hazel.
I will use
Wait,
Arthur.
that's Sister Christian. Sorry.
Your
Arthur
sister's
to gain
Julie's
advantage
baby.
on the hit and cast Firebolt.
Okay.
At 22.
That'll hit.
Okay.
20 and
Between
22.
20 and 22.
And that's 6 fire damage.
That's 6 fighting. Okay. All right. It continues turning around, and it raises its sword and shield and advances onto Calytrix. Oops, I'm moving the entire map instead of it because I am very smart.
It is a reality warping suit of armor.
It does.
Everything else moves toward it.
All right. And first time, it just starts to swing at you, Calytrix. That is a plus. So does a 13 hit?
It does not.
Does a 17 hit?
It does.
Okay. You take 8 slashing damage. And then it pauses. Looks around, raises its hand, and Osrich. Make a sleight of hand check.
That's a new one. But that is a thing I can do.
What's your bonus to sleight of hand?
I'll say
I mean, it's probably better
26.
than-
All right. You feel your sword start to rattle in its sheath and try to come out, but you were able to go, what? What the hell? And you are able to keep it in place.
Oh, you rolled your sleight of hand against being kind of pickpocketed?
It's trying to possess his weapon.
It's try to pickpocket somebody else.
And then the head of the helm, I should say, of the armor looks across and starts blasting fire towards Beth.
Oh.
Okay, does a... Alright, that is an 8 and a 14. Those probably won't hit.
Nope.
Okay, so yeah, you just got flame on, and whoosh. Alright, next up is Schmenderick the Magician.
Last of the Red Hot Zombies.
No one's heard of you.
No one's heard of me.
We've all heard of you.
No. I'm going to cast Scorching Ray at level 3.
Alright.
Burn it.
Burn it to the ground. Okay, so that's 4 rolls, right, to hit?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a 21 to hit for the first one.
Okay, that'll hit.
Okay.
20 to 21.
Then 25 to hit.
That'll hit.
Then
Yep.
not gonna hit. And last one, also not gonna hit. So that's 2 hits, and that's 2d6 per hit, right?
Yep.
Oh, I forgot to roll before I roll my damage. Did I magic surge? I did not. Okay. Alright. So that's 12. 18.
Alright, and 18 fire damage.
Yes. And I say, I am Schmenderick the Magician!
And it pauses, and the fire damage doesn't seem to do a whole lot of damage to it.
Aw, poop.
Go ahead and say low or high for favorable results.
Low.
Right. However, one of your rays of Scorching Ray seems to settle and curl around at the feet of the thing.
Okay.
What?
It now has a pet fireball.
All right, next, Osrich.
I guess I'm gonna shoot it.
Look, do you have line of sight right now, or is it going through the thing?
No, he'll shoot it.
No, he does. All right. One did a miss augmented attack. Or, yep. 16 will not hit.
Wow, yeah, rolling really terrible.
And you just launch it towards it, and it just glances off of the shield. Are you doing anything else with your bonus action?
No, that's it.
All right. Randy.
Alright, I will cast Spiritual Weapon as a bonus action over on this side of him.
Okay. Oh, I got rid of the weapon. That was terrible.
And I'll go ahead and have it make an attack. That is going to be a 25.
That'll hit.
For 8 force damage. And then I will go ahead and swing at him with my +1 mace.
Okay.
Oh, it's a beam.
That's gonna miss.
Oh, beam butt.
All right.
That's gonna miss. Yeah.
All right. And you do notice that your spectral mace of your spiritual weapon just went right through it. It didn't impact it. Seemed to impact it at all.
Awesome.
So that's not great.
No, not at all.
All right. And Next up is Calytrix.
Okay, so I am going to rage,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm going to attack recklessly. No one die of shock. 15, boop recklessly. 22.
That'll hit.
So that's 1d4.
Reckless boop.
That's 13. With 6 of that being radiant damage. Or the radiant damage didn't work.
What?
The radiant damage from the spiritual weapon didn't work. Let me do necrotic damage.
No.
Spiritual weapon is force damage.
Oh, force
Spiritual
damage,
weapon is
okay.
Force damage.
Alright, and then I'm gonna roll my second attack as a 20, a nat
20.
Oh snap! All
And
right.
It's look, it's a nat 20 and a nat 1.
Oh wow. I give you a reroll, but you really can't use it.
I don't
Yeah.
need it. It's
It
fine.
doesn't help.
Mm-mm-mm.
Whoa.
So
Ah, if
I don't
only
know
could
what's
get
my
that
max
before-
damage when I roll double.
10 plus 1d10 plus your modifiers.
Yeah, 10 plus 1d10 plus 6.
Alright, so I'll make it 1d10 plus 16 plus 1d6 plus 3, or do I get the
No,
one?
no. You already got your
I did,
radiant
I did.
damage from the boop.
Darn it. Alright,
Holy
that's fine.
boop.
Bean, are you okay?
20.
Bean is in crazy kitty mode.
20.
That was
All
really
right. You lop off the head of the helmed horror, and it falls to the ground, and then out of the helm, a flaming skull rises.
Oh, son of a monkey.
And
Looks like my old friend Nick.
Nearly
It-
headless, Nick?
No, Cage.
Oh.
and as it does that, Veth, you're up.
Okay.
This
So-
Just rolling high.
Fire.
So the armor is still.
The armor is down.
Oh, it's down.
So the rest of the pseudo armor collapsed.
Yes.
So it's just the flaming skull.
Yep.
All right. Was that technically what I already put my hunter's mark on, or did what I put my hunter's mark on die? Was it the armor or the skull?
Mm,
'Cause it was kind of like the helmet, but I don't know if that's.
yeah, it's all kind of one thing.
Okay, so it's still on there,
Yeah.
technically. Okay, that works. For now, I'm going to assume this thing is still hard as hell to hit. So, no sharpshooter. Oh, 13.
You see it pause, and a surge of energy flashes in front of it, and it hits just that force field, and then your arrow drops to the ground.
Huh, this thing doesn't have AC anymore, but it does have the shield spell.
Well, it had the shield spell. Hopefully it doesn't have a lot of them.
Second attack. 18.
Okay. That actually hits.
Yeah.
If it had to use shield to block a 13, 18 has to hit.
Well, I think I don't know what its AC is with the shield.
I mean, its version of shield could be different, but if it is casting the shield spell, then yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
14 piercing.
All right. And all right. All right. Next up is Hazel.
Okay. I will look at Osrich and say, hurry up and kill this thing, and cast haste on him.
All right.
Uh,
Speedway.
Yeah?
You might want to haste Calytrix instead.
Okay.
I only deal large damage on one attack per turn.
Okay.
Well, he would have been able to give you. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Move there to see Calytrix and then move back down.
I can attack.
You get in.
Your speed is doubled, you get +2 to AC, and you get an extra action you can use to attack each turn.
As well as advantage on dexterity saving throws.
Oh, sure, yeah, no.
Well, never mind then.
I'm raged. But the 18 AC will be nice.
Yes.
It's refreshing.
It's like something a tank would have.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah,
Wait,
it
you're
is.
a tank with 16 AC?
Yes.
Yeah.
I
but she
don't
is-
wear armor. I'm glorious.
I mean, I've had a tank with, at the time, 12 AC because it was a giant polar bear.
He's not wrong.
And it
That's
works
good.
great.
You can be an AC tank, or you can be an HP tank.
That's very true.
I turned into a polar bear and doubled my HP, so that was great.
And
That was
I
fun.
enjoy my nudity, I think. I like that I don't wear armor.
All right.
I mean, she wears clothes. She's not naked. But
Mostly naked.
She's
No, I
leather
like
pants.
the thought that she fights naked.
she wears like
All
a
right.
like a little wrap.
Yeah. She's like, Lily Dallas.
The flaming skull. It starts chanting something in some absurd, terrifying language.
Can I know that? Like,
Would that language be infernal or primordial?
It is infernal.
What is he saying?
You recognize it as he is casting a blur spell, and then he becomes very hazy. He's less of a tiny skull and more of a very globby, flying red thing, and it tries to fly over. Let's see, what's your speed? 40. Oh yeah, that's easy.
Can I take a reaction on him?
I'm
Yep.
taking a reaction on him.
Both of you can make reactions with disadvantage.
Does a spiritual weapon get a reaction or no?
No.
It does not.
Okay.
The 21.
That'll
A
hit.
15.
That will not.
Oh.
So we're gonna have a D10 plus 6 to do some damage.
Yep.
It's a 15 damage.
15 slashing, right?
Yes, and I hope that I make it knock off of its course a little bit. It has to wobble.
All right. Then.
I want to inconvenience it.
Roll for frustration. All right. And so yeah, instead of going over here, it goes over here and is now hovering outside of the melee area of the, or the walkable area of the lighthouse. And it's Osrich, or no, it's Schmenderick's turn.
What's my strength?
Oh, I do have identify. I lied.
Yeah, I thought we both grabbed it when we became wizards, and
Yeah.
if not, I would have given it to you.
Yeah, I do have it. I just completely did not see it.
You just
Schmenderick
wanted to
says
make-
that. I
That's
Make
very,
Hazel
very
do
on
it.
brand.
Yeah.
Very on
Battle.
brand.
Flipping
Hazel,
through
I
the
do
thing,
have
and she's like,
identify.
"Hey,
Can I use my
you
reaction
know
to
what?
pop
Identify?"
Schmenderick on the head?
We're like trying to destroy this thing before it sets us aflame. I know, but
I would
I
like to
haven't
cast Chromatic Orb with,
Ew.
I don't know what kind of damage. Not fire,
Not force.
not force. Maybe,
You can't do force with chromatic orb.
maybe lightning or thunder?
Ooh, nothing likes thunder. Thunder's a tough one.
I can do thunder.
With blood and thunder.
Bring the thunder.
First I have to hit though.
Shoot the
Let's see if I
thunder.
hit.
Yeah, you have disadvantage as well.
Oh, I have disadvantage? Oh, I missed. I rolled like a 5 and a 3.
Are we doing components for spells?
Wait, what?
Chromatic Orb requires a 50 gold gem to cast.
Oh, that's right.
Alright, well then I don't cast that.
It's a one-time expenditure, but you have to have that. So you'd have.
Well, I
didn't know that was
literally.
on there, otherwise
I
I'd
literally.
I mean, I have 50 gold. You don't have 50 gold, Schmenderick? You have 50 gold. I have
But you
2,000.
have a
I
gem
have
with 50 gold.
2,000 gold, so yes. Oh,
I mean,
you
A
know what?
gem worth 50 gold pieces.
Yeah.
You might have the gem. I don't know. Just
We picked up lots of gems.
No, scratch that. I'm going to use my pipes of haunting.
Okay.
This is a terrible idea.
I agree.
Yes.
But
It better not make it so I can't jump on it, Jen.
Is
you
there-
should not jump on it, Calytrix.
I'm gonna jump on it.
Grab its head and give it a noogie.
Is there a place I can get
That's
that
what I was
I'm
thinking.
not within 30 feet of anybody else?
I don't think you can. Oh, that's the steps. I guess you can stand there.
Nope. 30 feet is pretty much everybody. Not Osrich. Shit. Okay. I can't do anything. I'm just going to stand here because all my spells are fire based or force based.
I mean, I think you can cast chromatic orb.
I mean, we've gotten so many.
We have the
gems.
gems. I would just I remember it having a weird.
Well, I missed
material
anyway, so it's fine.
All right. All
I
right.
cast
next
it
up
and I
is
hit the wall.
Osrich. Do I mute myself? No, I didn't.
Cool. I'm gonna shoot it.
What?
I'm gonna shoot at the skull
I did not see that coming.
with advantage, so no advantage.
Nani?
Yeah, so no disadvantage. Okay.
27.
Yeah, that'll hit.
I mean, I don't really do anything anymore because it's not going to be in range of anything. 10 damage.
All right. And that's piercing.
Magical piercing. I can't get. It's not going to be next to anybody, so I can't get sneak attack damage that way, and I can't get advantage on attacks against it.
Don't worry, I got a plan.
You shouldn't jump on it. It's not a giant thing you can surf. It's just a tiny skull.
I'll just carry it to the ground.
Like the ground?
Yeah. I'll be fine.
I think there's a toilet down there. You can give it a swirly.
That's a good idea.
That'll put the fire out.
Thank you, Hazel.
Oh boy, Randy.
I'm gonna, even though I can't get it over to it, the spiritual weapon, I can't move it. You can, but it'll move 20 feet towards the skull.
Sorry.
Oh, no worries.
Hit the button. Controlled by Randy. Alright. Alright.
Okay,
Place it wherever you
so
want.
1, 2, 3, 4, right there. And do I have line of sight on him from where I am?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will cast Sacred Flame. He'll need to make a DC 15 dex save.
Alright. Oh, just barely. Got a 60.
Ah, you bugger.
To be fair, he is very small.
Yeah.
That's what you get for using your laser sight. Alright, anything else?
No, I
Can
can't.
you move the spiritual weapon 20 and not 30?
Pretty sure it's 30.
It's 20.
It's 20.
It is
It's
20?
20,
Okay.
yeah.
It's definitely 20.
I have
Yeah.
been using mine wrong then. Maybe. No, we've been in little rooms. Maybe not.
Yeah. Alright,
Yeah.
cool. Next up is Calytrix.
Okay, so here's what I want to do, Dan.
Okay.
I want to take off my cloak, and I want to use it to grab if that can improve my chances of grabbing the skull. And I want to wrap myself around it, and I want to carry it to the ground. How far is the fall? Like down here.
Oh boy. Dear self, always decide to figure out the heights of things.
And it's a lighthouse.
But it was only 2 or 3 stories. It was on a hill.
No, I mean, it was like the first story was about 2.5 stories tall.
You could die.
Oh, I definitely could. I've got 33 hit points.
Oh boy.
But you're raging, right?
But I'm raging, so I'll take half damage.
So effectively, you have
let's say
66.
we are 50 feet up.
All right. So how much damage potential is that? I want to make it
5d6.
That'd be 5d6, yeah.
So up to 30.
Up
which
to
would
30
increase to
damage.
15.
You can survive it.
I can totally survive it. Okay.
But you still shouldn't do it.
And yet,
This whole conversation is happening. Yeah, you could survive it, and Osrich, but you still shouldn't.
so I'm going to jump. I think it'll probably be an easier jump from here. Both here and here are 15 feet.
Okay.
What do you want me to roll to grapple it? Just a strength check?
That would be a athletics with advantage.
Athletics with advantage. Please, 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 please. 21.
And it got an 18. So you grabbed it, and now you're falling.
That's fine. I want to turn and push it towards the ground first. Like, I want to be sure that it impacts the ground.
All right.
I feel like you're both going to hit the ground.
Oh, we're both going to hit the ground. I just want it to have the most of the impact.
You want its stupid nerd floating head to hit the ground first.
All right, 5d6.
I do want to say,
So fun.
Samuel, you're getting out wrestled here.
I know.
And it's awesome.
All right. It looks like as it hits,
This is a straight up RKO out of nowhere.
it takes 16 damage from its 5d6, which is that's a thing.
Takes 16 gravitational damage.
Gravity damage, and then
I think it's bludgeoning
you-
damage.
What
Yeah.
What is the
Bludgeoning
damage
and
from
then you,
air genasi landing on it?
huh?
What's the damage from an air genasi landing on
That
it?
I'm just combining it all together, and then you take 23 damage, reduced to 11,
Why don't we take the same damage?
because you're a whole lot bigger than it is.
You have a lot more space to get hit.
Is that the end of my turn, or am I able to hit it with some?
Go ahead and roll a constitution or a concentration check.
A concentration check?
Yeah, or a constitution throw. Yeah,
You just fell out of a lighthouse.
yeah.
That's okay.
Are you still holding on to the thing?
Do I have advantage on these when I'm raging?
No.
Just strength and dex.
So the constitution. It's a constitution. Because concentration is a constitution check, not a saving throw, right?
It's a
18.
saving throw.
It's a saving throw.
Okay. So 18. All right. You have your wits about you, but it still has its blur up, so you can make another attack, but at disadvantage. And if I do this, I had this speed. Oh.
Is it like with my hand axe that I'll have to make the attack?
If you're still trying to hold on to it, yes.
Okay. So
Or
that
you could try to do an unarmed attack by just smashing it into the ground.
would
Was
that be
it
like a
able-
D4?
What?
Would that be like a D4?
You aren't proficient
Plus strength.
on them. It would just be 1 plus strength. To just go smash.
Or you can hit it with your hand axe,
I'll hit it with my hand axe.
which is a magical weapon.
Yes.
Magical
So that's a D20 plus 6 to hit with the hand axe
Okay.
With disadvantage.
with disadvantage.
That is a 10. That does not hit.
All right, I'm gonna hold on to it.
Was that
To be
your
fair, it is a
haste
skull
extra
inside your
action?
cape.
Was that my what?
Was that your haste extra action? Or do you still have one of those?
Oh, I
Oh,
have
yeah,
a haste
yeah,
extra
one
action. Yeah. All right.
Do another attack with disadvantage.
Calytrix just hit it really hard.
The low one there is a 19.
All right, yeah, that one does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
And that's the first strike with my thing, so I get that's 16 damage.
All right, as you are very weakly getting up, and you're just like, "Ugh." Smash, and you hear it splinter and to crush into pieces under your cloak, and you also see a gash in your cloak, and you're like, oh, that was probably not the best idea I've had all day, but it is very dead now.
I think I killed it.
I'm going to shout down at you. Entirely unnecessary.
It looked awesome.
It was
I gotta give props for that.
You're so
Like
cool, Calytrix.
Thank you.
You ever hear this pro wrestler fella by the name of Slamuel?
No.
No, but I have heard of Schmenderick.
You're better than Slamuel.
And then I'm gonna lay still until everyone else comes back. And I'm just gonna rest a bit. I don't need it. But I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, so you don't find anything else up in the tower unless you want to investigate.
Is there anything else magical going on
What
up there?
about the plate? Does
I
anybody
did
need
have
plate?
detect magic going on.
Yeah, you do have detect magic going. You do notice that the long sword that was held by the suit of armor is adamantine, which means that it acts basically as a magical weapon without being magical itself, and also always crits on objects. Let's see. Whoever gets down to Calytrix, who is now taking a nap on the floor 5 floors down.
Don't judge her.
You notice a pair of gems that were inside the skull.
I'll go down to check on her.
I guess that's going to be Sir Didymus who gets down there first.
Well, I was gonna go see if she needs some heals after, you took some hits from the Slenderman and then you jumped out of the lighthouse. How you doing there, kid?
My knees are scraped like you wouldn't believe.
Do you need some healing?
Please.
I'm
gonna have scabs for weeks.
I'll do a 2nd level cure wounds. So you'll get 2d8 plus 4 for a whopping 12.
I will take it.
I mean, basically, I negated the fall damage.
You basically did.
Yeah, there you go.
So,
I help you sit up and dust you off, and
You got a wafer?
yeah, here.
Oh no, she's delusional.
Aren't they refreshing?
I feel like I need to feel something that makes me feel connected to life.
And the Neko wafers will do that.
Yeah.
someone
What's
who
your fucking
needs a magic sword.
Huh?
Does anybody need a...
as we're here, I'm actually just going to hold up the adamantine longsword.
If nothing else, it'll fetch some money, so hold on to it.
I cannot use it.
What do you fight with when things get on top of you?
I mean, I can use it if I have to. I just wanted if someone was more inclined to swords.
And
I am stuck with simple weapons.
I'm already carrying an extra super cool weapon that I don't use because I can't give up my halberd because I used a feat to use it.
Oh, I guess you would actually have seen the thing. Calytrix is carrying around a giant crystalline tree branch.
Oh yeah,
Your
Vesper
sword is
actually
mine,
use that as well.
You want a maul? It's sharp.
You would have to use strength for it, unfortunately.
Well, same with the longsword, but
Right.
there's also a shield and a set of plate armor, even though that doesn't help y'all a whole bunch.
Is it just a standard shield?
It's just a metal shield, yes.
Can can any of you wear plate armor?
Medium only.
No.
I can use the shield if no one's going to take it,
Go for
No.
just as an
Yeah.
option.
I don't
No
think I can
shields.
carry that.
it. Nobody in this party can wear plate armor. And we have 2 potential shield users. Or, I guess you could use a shield, but you're a 2-handed weapon fighter.
And I took a feat, and I'm not getting rid of the 2-handed weapon.
And I already have a shield. But I'll put the plate armor in my pack. That'll fetch some gold.
Yeah.
No, let's not throw anything away here. I mean, the spider lady didn't actually discuss payment. I mean, we're already up because of the pirate ship and the booty and
So,
the...
what's the condition of the scorching ray?
Oh, it's just hanging out. Schmenderick, go ahead and roll Arcana again.
What spider lady's that?
Oh, the spider lady who sent us here because she couldn't, like, talk to anybody over here.
17.
Like, her messages weren't going through. And then somebody said there were some drow here. But the drow that she knows said that there wasn't any drow activity here. And basically, just wanted to figure out what was going wrong in Krasmear.
I had this weird dream, and there were some like not drow. Like when you saw me last night having those eyes going on.
The night terrors, yeah.
You call them night terrors. It was a bad dream. But there were some elves that weren't really elves, and they weren't drow, but they were dark. But they were stealing souls. They said for the Spider Queen.
For the Spider Queen?
Yeah,
No, they were stealing for the Raven Queen.
Raven Queen. Shit, never mind.
Those are 2 very different things.
They're
Yes.
completely different animals.
And we should all be afraid now that he's insulted the Raven Queen. Oh, did we ever
Birds
hear
and
back
spiders
from
are
that
completely
spider?
Not yet.
Oh yeah, I sent a spider to talk to the spider.
Does anybody here know who the Raven Queen is?
Randy does.
I do.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like a lot of times, Randy, you say things and you think that they mean something, but they don't.
I rolled a
Yeah, that happens to me.
I rolled a 17 on my Arcana, by the way, Dan.
Okay. Yeah, you were able to make the scorching ray do a couple strips before it fades.
I am really concerned about Schmenderick's magic not going the way that it normally does. Is no one else worried about that?
Is there a way that Schmenderick's magic usually goes?
Well, it usually doesn't stay.
I kind of
Sure.
like it.
I feel
Yeah,
like
because consistently you can do it
Schmenderick's
at
magic
parties.
always does weird things.
But it's consistently weird though.
Is
Nowadays, it used to be completely random. Now
Yeah.
it's just holding on for longer.
I mean, sometimes it sticks around, sometimes he starts spitting bubbles.
Sometimes I,
think-
start shouting uncontrollably.
That's all the time,
You do?
Schmenderick.
Or what we like to call Tuesdays. All right. When you go down and eventually, since we're probably running out of time, pick up the 2 stones that were inside the inside the skull. You notice one of them is a Fury Stone. So when it's set into a weapon, it has a -1 bonus to attack and damage rolls. However, while raging, it goes to a +2 to attack and damage instead.
Oh, she's so happy.
Who could use that?
I want it. Oh wait, no, never mind.
Mine.
I think I'll take that.
Use
I'll
it.
take that.
We just like throw it at her.
Eh.
All right.
As Hazel identifying you, she just grabs her hand and picks her up.
Mine. I'm shaking her. I'm sorry. I said I wouldn't do that again.
And what's the other one?
The other one is identified as a Shrinking Stone. And when you set it into a weapon, you can basically make whatever that weapon is shrink into a dagger. And then when you say the command word again, it can expand back into whatever the weapon was.
When it's a dagger form, does it retain any abilities of its original form?
Yes.
I want you to know what happens when we set it in the giant tree branch.
That's what I was wondering too.
Yes.
I mean, it's still going to be a dagger. It's not going to do 3d6 damage like a maul, but you can store it like in your sleeve like a dagger and then pull it out.
I mean, a maul doesn't do 3d6 damage regularly, is the thing.
Well, yeah, but it's not the tree branch doesn't have a slot right now. It's not a +1 tree branch.
I don't know
But
how to-
it's you could essentially like if you're trying to sneak somewhere.
you could sneak your stuff, or you could
Yeah.
just carry it, large and glorious.
I mean that would be awesome. Like if you had like a great sword that you pull out a dagger and they're like, "What's that?" Boom, great sword.
That would be amazing. Veth could use it for the greatsword so that he doesn't have such a big greatsword.
Still longsword.
It's
That's
just a long sword,
yeah.
and it's doesn't have a
Adamantine.
slot.
So we need to find a way to add a slot to the tree branch.
Somebody note that they have that stone.
Yeah, who should I move that to? Fury Stone.
I will forget that I have it.
I'll put it in my bag.
Thank you. I feel like this isn't the first time that you've held things for Calytrix.
It won't be the last.
No. Not even a little bit.
Okay. Cool beans. All right, and let's just make a note that we are ending on a short rest.
Are we doing a short rest? Because I could use a short rest.
That's what I figured that you would be doing, and then we'll pick up after the short rest.
Cool.
Sweet.
I need a short rest as well.
You did die a little bit.
Only a little bit.
Oh crap!
Stop
You're supposed
doing
to be
that.
making your Arcana checks with disadvantage this whole time.
Who?
Schmenderick,
What?
Why?
because she had a level of dead.
Well, you forgot, so.
Yep, I'm bad at my job. All
What
right.
was I supposed to do?
You lost a death saving throw, so you technically should have had one level of concentration, so that would be disadvantage on ability checks.
He didn't really do any ability checks.
You've been taking those Arcana checks.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
You can't undo it now, Dan.
I mean, you can't undo it, and also they didn't do anything.
Yeah, they didn't really do a whole lot. So.
They're informative.
Oh well.
You don't want to stand in the way of your own plot stuff. That
Yeah,
seems silly.
well. All right.
That was good.
That was fun.
Okay. My thumbs are disappearing. That's not weird.
Stop falling into the ethereal plane. It's inconsistent. It's inconsiderate of you.
I like that your legs stay.
Yeah, your legs are non-ethereal.
It's not useful.
You just have to look at them.
See,
Head, arms, torso,
legs.
all can disappear, but not the legs.
Yeah, well, when you're
He's got legs.
Unfortunately.
excessively white, that's happened.
The legs have the maximum power of paleness.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Oh my god. There's a spot
Yeah.
between
I'd like
just
to
above
blind
his
everyone.
knee. Oh, Bob, no.
this is what happens when I work in a windowless building every single day.
Oh look, I have no hand.
I used to know I used to know somebody paler than that.
Oh, there's my hand.
What- how- why is yours so weird?
Arm.
Oh,
I don't know.
I lose my hair.
Yeah, well, that's what I get from keeping my hair.
Anyway, I'm going to stop streaming. Normally, we stream these games on Friday nights. We also have a stream on Jetty Bear's Twitch that is on Saturdays or Sundays. We probably will tell you when it will be, and you can always come back and rewatch, or we can replay them. If we have any viewers at all, I appreciate it. Have a nice night.
I love you all.
And we're playing tomorrow.
Tomorrow, we are playing
on my
tomorrow.
channel.
12:30.
Yes.
12:30?
Bear.
On Jetty Bears.
Yeah.
Be square. Is this a square?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be playing Slam Yo Slam again.
Sure.
Or be rhombus.
Come and see. You can weigh in. Which is the better barbarian?
You can see
Calytrix or Slam Slam again, the embodiment of cocaine.
I mean, Samuel does have a glowing jock strap, so.
And he
Yes.
is a
He's,
wrestler.
Oh, what's the name?
A luchador.
Ultimate Warrior.
No, there actually used to be a superhero who actually gained powers by doing cocaine. Snowfire? Snowfire, something like that?
I don't know, but that is
Roxo
amazing.
the Clown.
I was thinking of Roxo. Yeah, I do cocaine.
Are you talking
You
about
mean,
Towley from South
Snowflame
Park?
from DC. Yes.
Oh.
Snowflame, yeah.
Dr. Roxo, aka Sammy Hagar.
Oh, now I want to watch Death Clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we need to do.